So where I cut you off earlier was you were talking about the hardening and then the softening and where you are now with I want us to if you take it wherever you want to go, but I just want to bring us back here to from self-sacrificing, la sacrificada. I love it. To shameless woman. Eat it,
Mhm. Yeah.
bitch. Right? Listen. So talk to us about that from the Latin perspective. Talk, like in the like what is going on in a Latin home, a typical Latin home, right? Whether you're talking about Spain, Central America, South America, Mexico, what's going on in a Latin home typically that has the woman give herself over to self-sacrificing? What are the fears? What are the cultural binds? What are the rewards? What are the pains? And what does a woman navigate to unhook herself from that? And why would she do that? I'd love to hear that from your perspective. Speaking Latin collectively, and then your personal experience.
Sure. I think for a lot of women who are growing up in Latin American homes, definitely like the role of machismo
Mhm.
plays a big is unfortunately central to how a lot of us move through the world, especially those of us that are raised as young girls.
Can you describe what is machismo exactly? The pros and
Chi-
cons as well.
Machismo is the kind of toxic masculine archetype
Mm.
in Latin American culture. And
Mhm.
it's part that is complicit or right or operates within machismo is Marianismo. That's the one that's
Mm.
lesser known. So Marianismo, she shows up as the self-sacrificing woman, imagery of Virgin Mary, um, submissive.
Okay.
Uh, think about domestication being in the house. And so these two systems play with each other. They feed off
Okay.
of each other, right? In order for machismo to exist, there has to be Marianismo. In order for Marianismo to exist, there has to be machismo. So
Okay.
in that system, um, that's the system I was, raised in. I raised in a very traditional Latina household. What that looked like is my dad was, the main breadwinner provider. And my mom was a homemaker. And when she had a job, she was a domestic worker.